Hello again, welcome back to the Duel Masters Sempai Legends experience running in your dream edition. That is so crazy how slow you move. Anyway, I got the medal last time, so I'm pretty sure this is the detective's house. He said I needed to get the medal in order to have him take the case for free, so let's go. Klein receives the Greenwood Tournament medal from Adam. You did it! My investigation revealed that your thief is a professional duelist. Most of the professionals live in Lakeburg, the capital. Nobody knows his identity since he wears a mask with a big X painted on it. You won't get into the city unless you're a professional duelist, so you'll need to win all of the village and city tournaments. First, challenge the duelists in Briar Hills. I'll join you when I finish my investigation. Okay, so that's cool. So next off to Briar Hills. Yeah, I kind of looked it up, and it is a lot of tournaments. Is the majority of the game, which is totally fine. You know, like that's what playing games is all about, dude. You got to do the tournaments, and then you got to qualify for the bigger tournaments, and then you qualify for the even bigger tournaments after that, and then you're the world champion. So, okay. So Briar Hills is south. This kind of looks like Kanto to me. Like the Pokemon, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know, something about it, but I feel like they're kind of copying some of the good aspects of Pokemon in their world design, I would assume. It kind of feels like that, but oh yeah, because each of these tournaments is kind of like a gym badge, right? That makes sense to me. I have to be level 8 to qualify for this next tournament, so okay. So I just got to do a couple little duels here and there, no problem at all. Let's do them for let's go to the card shop and, oh, hold on. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's a little patch in the trees right there. That's how I exit. Okay. The paths to exit are not clearly defined. Which, oh no, I have problems with. Well, okay. Yes, let us duel, because I need to be level 8 by the time I get to Briar Hills. So, dueling all the people on the way until I get to level 8 sounds like a plan to me to get me up to that level. I think it's crazy that in order to do like the last tournament, I guess, for the game, you have to be level 25. But the level cap max is 50 or 100, and that's crazy. That's really high, in my opinion. Like, you're just expecting people to play this game like all the time. That's how some of the old Yu-Gi-Oh games are too. Like the very first one, like Duel Monsters, like 1998. To get like the unique card from each duelist, you had to beat him 100 times. Like what? Play this dude 100 times? Like, my God, that's a lot of duels, dude. Especially with like Battle City rules, or not Battle City, Duelist Kingdom rules. That's, I don't know, it's a struggle. Because you're playing with like dudes that are like, they have no effects. They have like 400 attack points. And it's all in like black and white pixel art. It actually doesn't look that bad. But I don't know. They're all asking you to duel a lot, which I guess is the point of the game, but I don't know. Man, I do not have, I want both of these, but I need to use one for mana. So I guess I'm using the untapper, maybe. I want to have a high power thing to be able to attack through like big blockers. I've been noticing that like whenever my opponent plays a big blocker, I don't really have the power just to beat through it. So yeah. So we'll cast this guy, and then we'll break his soul and absorb it into our own power. So, vroom. All of these kind of look like Eldritch type monsters. Even that blue thing, like the tentacle mass. It's like, what's, Flint the Time Detective. There we go. That's the show I'm thinking of. In that show, they have like these little monsters that are like in time, in different eras of time. And like when the bad guys get a hold of them, they turn into like an evil form. That thing I just killed kind of looks like the evil form of like a Tangela. In my mind. Oh my gosh, dude. And we always this like slow. Boom. Used for mana. I can't attack through a 4K guy just yet, so we're gonna pass turn. But perfect example of why I needed to keep my Death Star. Yep, glow-in-the-dark squid. Cannot be blocked. Oh, yeah. Boom, use you for mana. Cast the Death Star. I wonder how many of the blue decks in the game, like, does this random person here have the 5 mana bounce to my creature spell? Because if so, that's gonna suck a lot. Like, as I encounter random duelists, like, that spell just, like, kind of blows you out of the water, I feel like. Or maybe I just am super salty because of the time it beat me at the last tournament. No one draws a card? Yeah. I want more of that guy. I want 4 of that guy in my deck. I only have 1. But I would love to have some more. Yeah, break a shield, give me some more cards. I actually really need it. Okay. So we have 5 mana. I think we're good on mana for now, because our highest mana spell is 6 mana in yellow, 7 in blue, and we're going to need a blue mana before we get to that anyway. So we'll cast that. Do I want to tap something of his? I don't think so. Because I can just attack through with this thing, right? I think it'll block this. Yep. Okay. Oh, that kind of looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It was like, it's like it's a Space Mambo, maybe? Is that what it kind of looks like? Or, I don't know, some kind of fish thing. So we'll kill this guy. Come on, kill the squid. That kind of looks like one of those things from D&D, like those floating eyes with all the tentacles, except like the eye is like really small in this one. So I have a 2k blocker. I have 2 2k blockers. So if they choose to attack this little guy, I can block and trade with both their creatures. I don't know if I do that or not. I guess I'll have to wait and see if they attack and see what I do. Yep, another ninja star. Okay, another one of those blocker things. Yeah, I guess like once you play the game for like a little bit, you do kind of notice all the cards. Because there's only 120 creatures, like different types of creatures. And I assume a decent number of them are like top end, kind of like crazy rares and stuff. So like a lot of the creatures we're going to see over and over again, like these essentially like the commons. And we're going to know them all pretty well. There's not very many cards, so. And like 60 spells. I guess if you play this game like a whole bunch, it might get repetitive, but honestly, it kind of just feels like I'm drafting, like I'm running through a world of like a draft, because it's all the one set, basically. I've been told it's 2 different sets that make up the game, of the card pool in the game, but like, you could totally, I mean, it's not that many cards, so it kind of feels like one set. But I feel like you're just like, it's like the drafting video game, where you're opening packs, you got to use those packs to get, they will not want to attack with that guy, he has too big of a blocker. You're opening packs to make your deck out of, and then you're going to go duel more people, and then you get another pack, and you get to add those cards to your deck. So it kind of feels like a draft, kind of like a fun little sealed environment type deal, which I guess if you really think about it, all of these like Game Boy games are. This one feels more so like that, I think, than the Yu-Gi-Oh ones do, because in Yu-Gi-Oh, they have those little 8-digit numbers on the bottom that you can enter into like a code machine or whatever in the games to get the cards. So if you have a physical like Dark Magician, you can read the code on the bottom, put it in the code, and then you get a Dark Magician in the game. Makes sense. I haven't seen anything like that for this, and nor do I know of any code on the cards. I don't own any Duel Master cards anymore. At least I don't think so. I did not pay too much attention to what they summoned. They have a 4,000 power blocker. I don't need to tap that yet. I want to save that spell in case they have like a 6,000 power blocker. Yeah, because they're going to block my Death Star with their whale or dolphin. I don't know. That looks looks like it has like a little mountain on the back. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well in this game. I wonder if the tournaments, the AI and decks are better than like the random encounter opponents that we run into out in the wilderness here. They have to be, right? But are they different from each other? Like, is Greenwood the easiest? Do they get harder from here? That's probably why you have to be of a certain level, so you've unlocked enough packs to maybe get a deck that's possibly good enough, and if not, if you're close, you can just keep playing some more, I guess. I don't think I need to tap anything. Boom. So next turn, we have Sonic Wing to tap. Oh no! What's it gonna bounce? What's she gonna bounce? Sorry. I just assume every duelist is a guy. They bounced the creature I already attacked with. That's not very smart. Boom. Look at that. The cool thing about having the shield trigger stuff is, like, you don't have to pay the mana for it, so it kind of acts like instance, which you don't get interaction on your opponent's turn. So it kind of feels it's like Pokemon in that way, where your opponent just does the stuff on their turn, and then you do stuff on your turn, or like Hearthstone maybe. I do like interacting with my opponent on my turn though, or on their turn. So you bounce my blockers. Okay, that makes sense, I guess, because you can kill it with this thing. That sucks. Well, that's okay. It's not like detrimental to my game plan. It just puts me back like a turn or two. Not too bad. Yup. No, I'll let you break a shield. Let's see what card I get. I do have cards in my deck that have shield triggers. Believe it or not. It doesn't seem like I do. Let's use you for mana. So now we have 7 mana. 6. Trying to think of like the most mana efficient way to play these cards. Oh, wrong card. Boom, boom, boom. And they have no cards in hand anymore, so that's really good for me. Let's look at their stuff. I have 2 blockers, 3 shields, and they have no cards in hand. And they have no shields and no blockers. So, well, that's 1 blocker. That's perfectly fine. Because I have spells that can get rid of it, or tap it, and make it not matter. Break my shields, do it. Yup. Cool. Alright, so I guess I'll add you to my mana. Boop. And then they have no shields, so no shield trigger. Boom, boom, boom. Cast. I guess I don't need to do this because my one guy cannot be blocked anyway, so. But still. I cannot be blocked this turn. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll make my. I thought that one tapped, so. Oh well, it makes it double unblockable. You have to have 3 blockers to kill this thing. Cool. Alright. 75 points. Wow, that's a lot more. So, that's a lot. Because it was like only like 30 points. So since I won the Greenwood tournament, do I get like? Oh hey, look, another one of those things. Okay, and another one of those things. So since I won the Greenwood tournament, do I get more experience now? I wonder if I walk if I encounter less people. Anyway, I'm gonna walk and see. Do I get more experience because I won a tournament? And if so, does that mean the more tournaments I win, the more experience I get? That means getting to level 100 would be like a lot easier. Because I assume the experience needed scales to the level. I'll make it painless for you. We're going to go ahead and just go to Briar Hills. Because I have done a little bit of grinding past level 5. Earlier, in a couple episodes ago. So I don't need necessarily to get any more cards. I feel like my deck is like okay right now. Excuse me. And I kind of just want to get to the next city. And I'm close to level 8. I think I only need one more win now, right? Yeah, one more. No. I would need 2 more wins. Oh, the medal was on that screen. Hold on. That's what those question marks are for. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 7 medals. Okay. Cool, cool. And then Briar Hill. Is this Briar Hills? Let me look at the map. I don't want to accidentally enter a city that's wrong. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright. So let's enter the city. Welcome to Briar Hills. Wonderful. Let's go to the trader, the card trader, and see what's up. This looks like the building, but I can't see the top. Yes. Alright, sir. Welcome to my trade center. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Let me see what you got. For a fairy child, I don't have that. You don't have the card, that's fine. Okay, let's do the special one where I can duel somebody for a card. So I can probably do 2 of these. Oh wow, dude, that looks crazy. That looks cool too. I like the art on these things. Like, they look awesome. I really do like the old, like, this era of games, like the pixel art style stuff. Like, I think it looks good, personally. But that's just me. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do that real quick, but I'm going to edit that out of the video. It should cut right back to me being here. Okay, I'm back. Alright. I think that can't be blocked. I think it has something when it dies. I think I want that shield trigger spell, right? Oh, hold on. There's more stuff down here. They're in, like, the other colors. What's that thing? This thing looks crazy. It's a blocker, and a double breaker. Oh my goodness. What? Why does it have that little, like, mint on it? That red and white thing. Blocker when a creature. Oh, what the heck, dude? That's crazy. It's a 9,500 power blocker and a double breaker. That thing's nuts. And it's some kind of spaceship looking thing. That seems really good to me. But what do I know? King Nautilus. A Leviathan. As long as this creature is in the battle zone, other liquid people creatures can't be blocked. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Let's try to get that guy. What do I have that you want for that? How do I duel for that? I know a duelist who has that card, and will duel for it. However, you must ante these cards for the duel. What card do you want? Yeah, take this guy. The winner of the match will win both cards. Cool. I will accept that. And then this will also test my theory to see if we get more experience after winning that first medal, which I kind of think we do. Alright, heads. Alright, look at that. Get some more cards from my deck. Very exciting if I can win this. But lock in there. Boom, go ahead. No 1-mana spells. Oh, they're also playing yellow. But they want the... I wonder if the cards that my opponent wants, quote-unquote, has any reflection of what colors they play as far as a deck. You know? Like, does that matter? I don't know. Or is it just, like, just gives you options and then it's not really meant to mean anything in particular? It's just, like, a means to get you to, like, duel for cards like this. Duel for rare cards, it looks like they're pretty good. I don't know if what's more advantageous, like dueling random people out in the wilderness and just getting a bunch of packs and trying to get good cards, or like going after like specific cards from this thing. I don't know. This one draws me 2 cards, I think, right? Yep, draw 2 cards. Cool. That'd be a great one to have in my shield zone. But that's okay. Guess we'll use this for mana. And then this one is the tapper. Or make my guy unblockable. Choose one of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap it. Okay. Alright. Yep, go ahead. I ain't got nothing going on. Break some of my shields. Give me some cards. It has 3,000 power right now, so I will not block that. I will let you break a shield, and then I will attack it on the way back. Although they can block it with their guy, though. So, I can do. Man, I wish I had another blue spell. We'll use you for mana, I guess. Since I have all these other spells. And cast this guy. Boom, 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 boom. And then next turn I'm going to take another shield probably. Because I don't want to... Because if I attack his guy, he's going to block with his blocker. And we'll both trade out, guys. I don't want to do that. I want to keep him a blocker. So you'll probably do the same thing you did last time. Attack again. Okay, so you can tap my blocker there. And then... that doesn't really do much. You know, just because I wouldn't have blocked anyway, so... Oh, he wants to trade. Okay, okay. Well, that's not a bad play. I felt like they would have gone after my my shields there. Well, computer, you have surprised me. Makes me wonder what the AI and the decks are like for these guys. Are these the same kind of pool that we're talking about in the wild on the road, or are these like better, like in between the tournament people, or what? I don't know. All right. I do need blockers. Man, I really want this to be used, but I think I have to put it in my mana zone. Darn it. Yeah. Because I don't know when I'm going to draw a blue spell. I need to be casting these yellow spells. And then if I draw a blue spell, maybe it's not as good as that. I don't know. This one taps my opponent's creature, right? Let me just double check before I cast it, because you can't take stuff back. Choose one of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap it. Yes. We'll cast this guy first. That way I can have a look at the field. Okay. Yes. I think we're just going to go ahead into combat. Try to break a shield. I bet he'll block. Yeah. Cool. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring this game out. Might take me a little while, but I'll get it. I'll get her done. All right. More of that guy too. The little 3-mana, 3-mana tapper guy. That would be really good. Oh, a big old dragon. Actually, that's a wyvern. I'm sorry. It has 2 legs, not 4. Does that burn his mana? No, it does not. It's just a 5,000 power creature. That's crazy. Okay. So we'll skip this for now, and we'll cast this guy. Huh. That way they can't attack me back. Yeah, let's break a shield. Okay. Man, that dragon's gonna cause me some problems, I think. The red spells seem like they're like real aggressive, which I guess makes sense. Not as many blockers. But man, they got some big dudes as far as power goes. Excuse me. If I could draw my 6,000 power blocker, that'd be wonderful. I would really appreciate that. I got a lot of blockers though here now. Hold on. So it goes up to 6,000, or sorry, 6 mana. Okay. And we can cast these guys. So I'm going to need some chump blockers here soon. These are some big old chump blockers too. 4,000 power, that's a lot of power. Now if I could draw... there's lots of cards I could draw that could be really helpful. And they have no blockers still. Okay. And they have no cards in hand either. Huh. Oh, shield trigger. Holy, oh, that taps all my guys, right? No, that is not as bad as it could have been. Because I have the thing that all my creatures get untapped. I'm pretty sure. As long as that spell didn't say it, they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, they all got untapped. I'll have to let that one hit. I can kill it on his turn, though, with one of my trees. And then he's attacking with the dragon. I think I'll chump the dragon this time. Because I don't want to get too low and then on shields. And this guy isn't going to do much. But I can kill the 3,000 power guy that goes up to 5,000 next turn with my tree. And then it gets untapped. And they have... Okay. So I have 6 mana. Okay. So I could tap another thing. This one taps 2, or does it make my guy unblockable? One of your creatures and it cannot be blocked. Okay. So it goes up to 7 mana. So I can cast both my spells. Yeah. So I'm going to tap one of his guys. That way I can kill it with my other tree. Get his guy countdown in case he has something to get rid of both my blockers. We'll tap this guy. And then we'll cast this thing. Boom, 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 boom. And then all my guys get untapped on my turn. Or at the end of his turn. Or at the end of this turn. If I could speak English. Just so nothing crazy happens, I'm going to kill this guy first. I have no reason to think anything would happen, but still. Okay. Awesome. I still laugh about how I undervalued this guy in the beginning, where I would just use him for mana. It's like, he's a lot better than that. He untaps all my dudes and makes it so my blockers can kill my opponent's guys and then block still. That's pretty good. Gives all my things vigilance, which is good in this game, turns out. If I would only known how the game worked. So he has 2 creatures that, I don't know. Let's hope this is not a shield trigger. Wonderful. And then one more hope. And we're good there. Okay, cool. So we are in a good position. As long as they don't cast anything crazy. That's not anything crazy, so that's good. So I have my 2 attackers, one for the shield, one for her. As long as that is not a shield trigger that prevents me from attacking like the Holy Awe did last time. What does that do? And your opponent destroys one of his own creatures. Okay. You have no blockers. I think I killed this thing because I have 2 attackers still, and it's the least. It doesn't have an effect. Yeah, we'll let the dragon pop my shield. That's fine. And then I need to trade with my tree. Make sure I still have a shield. Get out of his guy. And then I still have my 2 attackers to win the game. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, nice. So this guy is a tapper. No, tap my mana. Thank you. Tap, tap, tap. Boom, a summon. And he's gonna tap this guy. I don't know why. I should attack with this first, I think. No shield trigger. Come on, don't do it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Every time I break a shield, I'm always like, so, what? Let me search your deck. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, hold on, what's happening here? Why is it not winning me the game immediately? What's going on? Okay. I don't know what. Oh, okay. It's like wigging out here because it was the final attack, I guess. I don't know. It was like having to resolve my search. I don't know. 70 points. Cool. So yeah, I do get a lot more points now that I have a new medal. That's cool. I like that. Cool. And I got this like crazy card too for my deck now. That's awesome. I'm gonna throw that guy in there too. All right, deck management. 3 mana, 3,000 power. I think we'll probably take this out and put in that crazy thing. Because I don't need a 5,000 power guy that's like crazy. I don't need my Death Star if I have a giant Nautilus thing. So, where are you? You are not. You are the other thing. King Nautilus. Awesome. Let me make sure I don't have any like more blue spells that I want to put in my deck. Maybe I put that guy in replace of the asteroid. Because that can be mana, and it's 1 mana less for the same power blocker. I don't think it. Oh, I know. I have this guy too. Hold on. Yeah, let's take out another one of the asteroids. Yeah, and put in the frog. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, let's do... Okay. Let's do one more of these guys. And then we'll get one more super special awesome card for our deck. And then after that, we will go ahead and go into the tournament. What does that thing do if it has only 1,000 power? Hold on. Has to have a good coming to... When you put this creature into the battle zone, you may choose one creature in the battle zone and return to its owner's hand. That's really good. And it's a blocker. So like that's decent for like a spell even. Just to have those as an effect. Oh, hold on. We're in like the super special awesome card category. When you cast this spell, if your opponent has 3 or more creatures in the battle zone, draw 3 cards. Oh. I don't want a card that's dependent on my opponent to have done a certain thing. Personally. So, that's crazy looking. What's this one do? Take a card from your deck and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. 4 mana for that is not very good. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, that 1 mana. Can this attack? Cannot attack. Okay. At all, period. Okay. And then, what do you do? The illusionary merfolk. Cool. When you put this creature into the battle zone, if you have a cyber lord in your battle zone, draw up to 3 cards. That's a lot. Do I have a cyber lord though? I don't think so. This guy cannot be blocked. I do like that. Let's see what the yellow cards are. Oh, another one of that guy? Okay. Oh, no, we want this card for sure. Oh, this is like one of the best yellow cards. I know a duelist who has that. Who is it? Show him to me. Yeah, dude, I'll duel for that thing of mine and Holy Awe for my opponent. Yeah, that's totally a deal. Yeah. Yeah, Holy Awe is really good. Tapping all of my opponent's creatures, I mean, that says, like, you win that game, that turn, right? Typically, when you cast that, if you set it up, if you have it in your hand, you know it's coming. And it's a shield trigger, too. That's really good. Let's do that guy's mana, I guess. And go ahead, opponent. It seems like actually a lot of these opponents are female. Okay. So they didn't play anything yet. So I'm going to go ahead and be the aggressor this time. I'm not normally aggressive, but boom, look at that. No, it's only because I don't have creatures that like that, so. Oh, they're playing yellow also. Do they got a blocker? No, they do not. Oh my gosh, I keep burping. I'm sorry. I'm being so disgusting. My mother would be so ashamed of me. Alright, so we'll put you in the mana zone. And then we'll cast our tree. That makes it so that we can protect our little angel ninja star, and then they cannot attack with their little angel ninja star. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. I really hope I win this one because I really want that Holy Awe spell. It's pretty good. Oh, that one he has to sack his other guy for. I remember that. So when I was dueling to grind a little bit, I actually cast that worm and sacrificed that 4 mana yellow creature. That when it died, I added it back to my hand. So I thought that was kind of a cool little synergy that I had going on there. So we don't have any blue mana, so I guess we'll use that for blue mana. Cast our Gorgon or whatever. Get in there for another shield. Boom, look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I want to get my deck to be a little bit more even on spells. Oh no, you can't kill my guy. I need that guy. That's how I attack. I want to get it closer to like 10 or no, sorry, 20 and 20, like yellow and blue. Probably won't be exactly that, just because of the card quality. I'm gonna sacrifice evenness for card quality. So, but they can't all be like high mana spells though. So I'm going to put you in the mana zone, and I don't want to, because when I cast this guy, they will not be able to attack my ninja star on his turn anymore because it untaps. And that's very powerful for a little race I'm doing here. So, and they can attack my shields all they want, I don't care. I'm in no jeopardy of losing this one. This one's actually going really fast. Go ahead, I'm not attacking my tree to get killed by a worm. With a very gross looking mouth that looks like something very inappropriate. 1 mana spell from black. What does that do? Whenever any of your creatures is blocked this turn, it gets Slayer. Okay. I wasn't going to block it anyway. Also, why would you want to give it that? Because like it has 5,000 power. It has more power than any of my creatures. So anything that it attacks would die no matter what. So nope, you can break a shield. I will allow it. Alright. So we will not put anything in our mana zone. We will tap their only blocker. My creature on the bottom there kind of blends into the environment. The little tapeworm looking thing here. This one. Boom. No shield trigger. Ah, wait. I don't know. Because they have too many cards in their hand? Is that what that is? No. Oh, I'm just confused. Go ahead. I don't know why I went to their hand like that. They have 7 cards in hand. Is there a maximum hand size? I do not know. Ah, the Mammoth Graveyard. I love playing card games because every time I see a card I don't know yet, I get excited. Like, ooh, what does that do? You know? It's something fun. Not as exciting with, like, new Pokemon. It's not like, ooh, what does that Pokemon do? It's just like, oh, yeah, another Pokemon. That looks, you know, you're just like, oh, that looks good or something. You know, I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And attack. Yep. Block there. And then I attack my other one, and I win. Ah, got blasted. Looks like it's coated in ice there after the attack. Alright, attack with the tapeworm. And boom, look at that. So I got Holy Awe. That's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really good spell to have in my deck. So. That's sweet, yeah. That's awesome. Alright, so let's add that to our pile. How many of the... two of these... I'll just get rid of one of these locks, because it's just like a generic card. And 4 mana. I don't know. I have the 3 mana one that are just like attackers. That's probably fine to get rid of. Where is my Holy Awe? Oh, right there. Yay. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we are going to save. Boom. Boom. Yes. And then we're going to attempt on our first, or to do our first attempt on the Briar Hills Tournament for the medal. Very, very exciting. Hopefully it does not go like the Greenwood one did, and I can get it on my first try. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it as always, and hopefully you were entertained for a little while.